Repeating spoken words is a technique familiar to music buffs. The rhythm of the repetition feels like song. Now, scientists think they can explain why. It turns out it has to do with how our brains process language. For a paper published today in the journal PLoS ONE, researchers used an auditory illusion called the speech-to-song illusion to investigate how rhythms emerge from repeated phrases. They think it has to do with how we interpret language as words, and as syllables. When words are repeated, we stop paying as much attention to them, and our sense of the syllables beat takes over. The speech-to-song illusion takes a string of words, and plays them on a loop. Eventually, the words shift from sounding like speech to something with a beat, like music. It's something musicians have been doing for a while. More than 50 years ago, composer Steve Reich spliced together a loop of a Pentecostal preacher saying it's gonna rain to make the piece that started his career, according to NPR. When you take a bit of speech like it's gonna rain, the way he says it, you really begin to hear the music of what he's saying and what he says increasingly blended together so it's hard to separate them, Reich told NPR. The same sort of thing happens when a beat emerges from the words pop. 6. Squish. Cicero, Lipschitz. In the song Cell Block Tango from the musical Chicago. And the repeated phrase I want to love him. But what if he, forms part of the beat for Reich One's verbal intercourse. You can try it for yourself, says senior author Michael Vidovich, a professor of psychology at the University of Kansas who's investigating the illusion.